Hello my friends, welcome to this channel. I'm Anna and I help you grow beautiful and healthy plants. In this video I'm going to plant this beautiful philodendron, which is, if I'm not mistaken, this is Philodendron Brandtianum, but the wild form. And this was actually a very long cutting that I basically divided into 3 parts. And you know that philodendrons can be basically propagated just by stem cuttings, and they will need to have just one node, one leaf, and this will already be enough. You can see that the roots are growing here. They are still small on this cutting, but they are perfectly fine. But look at the leaves. These are so beautiful. I absolutely love them. From the bottom, they are just plain green, but you can see that these leaves are just absolutely gorgeous, different greens and grays, and yeah, absolutely beautiful. So here from the node, we have already a couple of roots, and you can actually plant them directly in the soil and they will grow. But as I have a trip now, I don't want to risk it. If the soil gets dry and I'm not there to water, the cuttings can actually get dry as well. That's why this one will stay in water, and this way I will kind of have different, I will lower the risk basically of losing them, because these two I will plant in the soil already. Look at these roots, absolutely wonderful. And this leaf was a little bit damaged when it was still curled, basically, when it was not open yet. But you can see that even from this node, there are already aerial roots growing. So this should be fine. So I plan to plant these two together, just like this, because the roots here are absolutely fine already. They are absolutely long, and this one most probably will get dry. This was the aerial root that, you know, was in the water and got rotten a little bit. Maybe not, we'll see. But I will not cut it, I will still leave it like this, because here we have also another node, and you can see that also the aerial roots are growing from here. So this should be fine. I will plant these two in a pot together, and I'm going to tell you in a little bit. Actually, I will show you what potting mix I make for these ones. And this one I will still keep in water, so that after my trip, when I come back, I will still hopefully have all of them, of course. But in case here the soil gets dry and I'll lose these ones, which of course I don't want to happen, I will still have this one in the water. And if somehow the water will be all dry and this one will be dry as well, and I will lose this one, I will still have these two planted. So in this way I will kind of, you know, lower the risk of losing them all. But eventually I will of course plant them all together like this, when this one has also longer roots, and then I will have a fuller pot. Oh, look how beautiful this is. Actually, this is amazing. All right, so as for the pot size, so this one will stay in water. Let's return it in water and put it here. As for the pot size, I'm not going to use a very big one. I think this one should be fine, because now we don't have that many roots, and I don't want to have a bigger pot, because in a bigger pot the soil will stay wet longer, and also the cuttings may suffer. I don't want them, you know, to get rotten. These wonderful roots, I don't want them to get rotten. Look at this one. It's kind of, you know, pink roots which are yellow at the tips. Absolutely beautiful. And as for the soil, yes, so for the pot, of course, lots of holes. That's actually, you know, already in my old videos I try to mention this, because this is #1 rule for your plants. They all need holes. And as for the soil, well, here I have a little bit of succulent soil, but you can also use just universal soil potting mix for most of your plants. But I decided this time to also mix a little bit of succulent soil to actually test a little bit and see, maybe in this type of soil they will grow even better. But also I have here a little bit of universal potting mix with a little bit of coco coir in it and perlite. So I'm gonna mix this all together. Of course, a little bit of bark to make the soil a little bit chunky, and you know, with the airflow and everything, so that it's better. And then here I have this leca here as well, to again mix them all together and improve the quality of the soil, which will basically be a better fit for the philodendrons. And in this type of soil you can plant your philodendrons, anthuriums, monsteras, which will be growing quite well. Now let's mix it and let's plant the philodendrons. So in the end, we will have this kind of chunky mix, which should be perfect for this plant, I think. I will, of course, be updating you on the progress, on the growth. So yeah, I will be definitely posting some videos or some pictures on our community on YouTube, but also in our Facebook group. So join that one as well if you want to. And now let's just go ahead and plant it. So I will put just a little bit of soil here. Let me do this. Yes, that's good. This one we don't need. And now let's see how we plant first this one. I think it's too much. I will just leave just a little bit of soil at the bottom like this. And then, yeah, perfect. Let's plant it this way and this one in here. So just like this. Now let's add soil. It's not really comfortable. So I'll put the soil here because it's not very comfortable for me. All right. So I hope you see it. All right, now they are in the center and from the other side as well. I will press just a little bit, not too much, just to stabilize the plants. But then I think it will be already fine if I just water. The soil will of course go down a little bit and then they should be fine. I don't want to press the soil a lot so that it stays kind of, you know, soft and actually, yeah, not damage the roots, not to damage the roots. So yes, here it is. And now I'm gonna water a little bit and I will put this in a very bright area, of course not under the direct sunlight, but now we're moving towards winter and in any case in my area I don't really have that much sun, so I'll try to put it in a very bright area as much as possible so that the leaves continue having these wonderful patterns and wonderful masterpieces on their leaves. I absolutely love this. Thank you so much to this person who swapped these cuttings with me. I don't remember what we swapped this for, but yeah, for my side, I don't remember which plant I gave to her, but this is absolutely beautiful. I must say that I'm pretty happy with this plant and I hope that it will grow into an amazing and lush philodendron just to add to my collection. As usual, if you have comments, questions, please write them down in the comment section under this video. Share also your experience with us, because for me it's also very useful to know how you grow them, in which areas, in which climates, what potting mix you use, which varieties you have, and how you take care of them, because of course we're learning from each other and this will be amazing to also know about your experience. And of course, subscribe to this channel, share the video with your friends, and stay passionate about plants. See you next time!